We just heard the songs Chocolate by Gangnam featuring Sunny, followed by Hush by Miss A. And this does bring us to the end of our first hour. Right after a short break, we'll continue on with Scribble Scribble in the second hour, introducing your guys' messages and thoughts. Remember, guys, for Scribble Scribble, you can write about anything and everything. I'm not afraid of any question, any comment. Although I may give very run around the blog answers. But, you deal with it. But feel free to write anything and ask me anything. Go ahead and write on our message board under the title, Scribble Scribble. And now we'll come back with the second hour after checking out the song that I requested. It's been a while since I heard it. It Will Rain by Bruno Mars. You're listening to Music Access with me, Benji of B.I.G, and our first song starting off the second hour of our show for Sunday, January 3rd, 2016 was Waiting for Love by Avicii. What's up, guys? So it is the second hour of our Sunday show, which means for Music Access, the weekend is almost over. We got about an hour left in our program, and now it's time to fill you guys in on how you can listen and participate. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app on your smartphone, and you can also send us messages through the app using the comment function. And you can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Now we're going to check out two songs before we move on, starting with I Really Like You by Carly Rae Jepsen, followed with Talk About You by Mika. You're listening to the second hour of Music Access for Sunday. We just heard the songs I Really Like You by Carly Rae Jepsen, followed by Talk About You by Mika. Meanwhile, our Saturday corner Scribble Scribble, letting you guys know what's up. It's like using Music Access as a big notepad. Just as you jot down your ideas, thoughts, and what's been on your mind without thinking much on a notepad, you can send them into us here so we can all share. It's your messages filling up this corner, so feel free to just jot down what's on your mind. And now, our first message starting us off for our second hour, Joanna from the USA, saying, Hola DJ Benji and Music Access fam. Have a great day. Hope y'all are happy in 2016. Much love from Joanna. Thank you. It is 2016, and I remember way back in high school, when the year changed, because you have winter break, and then you come back to school after that, and you also have to date your paper, when you do homework or something. I always kept putting it as the year before, for like the first few days until I got used to it. Something about just like not really paying attention to the new year always kind of gave that weird kind of mental slip. Now thankfully I don't have to do homework, but I have to do Music Access. So although the script does, of course, give the correct year, hopefully I won't make any mistakes about that in the upcoming few broadcasts. And we have Tasmania Sin from Bangladesh saying, Hey Benji Oppa, what's your favorite color? One of my favorite colors is minty blue. Well, one of my favorite colors is, I would say, I actually like, black, red, white, pink, khaki brown, yellow is a pretty color. I think light blue is a really, really pretty color, especially, in winter as it is now. It's being very, very difficult to kind of, dress in a lot of colors. Although I do have to say, if you do dress in bright colored clothes in the winter, that's super, super awesome. Just because, everyone always feels a little bit down in the winter just because it's cold and people are wrapping up, all their stuff. Still, guys, if you have a brightly colored sweater, whether it is a knitted sweater, a knitted kind of pullover or something, make sure to wear that stuff and show off that pride with your colors. I think it's just good to get as many bright colors in the air as possible, because the more bright colors people see, the happier they may be able to become. So, personal ideas, I'm just throwing them out there. Just like Scribble Scribble. And we're going to check out 2 songs as we continue on. Sana of the USA wants to hear Tao La Ba B.I.G. And we'll follow it with I by Taeyeon featuring Verbal Jint. We just heard the songs Tao La Ba B.I.G. followed by I by Taeyeon featuring Verbal Jint. And what was I gonna say? Oh, that's right. If you listen to this live version of Taeyeon singing I, it's crazy, yo. She kills it live. There's a video that SM actually put up of her singing on the video website, of course. And it's super, super awesome. And she's super pretty. If you guys want to check it out, go check it out. It's a really, really good performance. Anywho, it's time for our next message. And it comes from Claudia from Chile saying, Dear Benji, I am so close from approving all my courses and I'll finally be free. I'm so happy. Plus, my mom won't have to work so we can spend some quality time together. I send you a huge hug. Thank you very much. That's super, super awesome. Being free, having a break, and not only that, but having your mom not having to work so you can spend some quality time together. Watch a movie together. Go out to the downtown market and go shopping together and cook together. One of the things I realize is, having a wild, exciting time is fun, but at the same time, having just meaningful talk and quiet time is also a really, really good event. So, if you have anything planned, maybe let me know what you have planned. And if you need some ideas, like I mentioned, cooking with your mom could be super, super awesome. Lazing around with your mom could be super, super awesome. Or, oh my god, I just got a great idea in my head. I don't think it's been used before. Delivery surprise day. So for breakfast, make a basic breakfast, eggs and, bread and stuff like that. And eat it. And then dedicate yourself to spending the entire day at home. Whether you play board games, whether you do, you make origami or something like that, or do, crocheting or something, whatever, home activities that you do at home. And then surprise each other with delivery, but don't tell the other person what you're ordering. So, for example, let's say I had a friend. We'd wake up, get breakfast, and we'd probably play video games. Then, while he's playing video games, I'd go to the side, and I would order, for example, Chinese food. So the Chinese food comes. It's like, bing bong. Oh, yo, what'd you get? I'll order Chinese food. You got exactly what I wanted. Nice. All right, so since I ordered, you secretly order something as well and try to surprise me. So then, after more video games, because, guys are mostly video games and stuff like that when you're at home, all of a sudden the doorbell is bing bong, and then, we got pizza. It's like, really, pizza? And you open it up, and it's the perfect pizza with the toppings you wanted. And then, I don't know, I just figured that out. Surprise dinner delivery. I feel like that could be a really, really possible thing to do. Or just, get delivery. Because why not? Don't cook. Save effort and energy on playtime. Anyway, that is just my suggestion, Claudia. You can totally ignore it. But it's just an idea I thought of while I was thinking about stuff for you to do. Now we're going to check out 2 songs as we continue on. Claudia, you requested 태양처럼 by Day 6. And we'll follow it with 스물셋 by IU. We just heard the song 태양처럼 by Day 6, followed by 스물셋 by IU. And it's time for our next message, which comes from Ryoko from Japan, saying, Hi Benji, my favorite movie is Gremlins Gizmo. So I want to know, what is Benji's favorite character, and what are some anime that you like? My favorite character. It really depends on the movie that I've watched most recently. I haven't watched anything recently where I found like a favorite character, but there are characters I like. I really liked Olaf, and we'll finally find what snowmen do in summer, this dude. And a lot of I usually like the comedic sidekicks though. Those are the kind of guys that I like. Recently I found, there's this anime about a guy. It was originally, a Japanese manga, but it was called, it's about a guy who defeats all his enemies with one punch, and it's become very popular lately. Besides that, of course, the whole the ninja anime, the the pirate one. I watch the ones that everybody watched. And of course, the ones that goes, ka, me, ha, me, ha. You know which one. I whispered it so it sounds different, but you know which ones I'm talking about. But I think I went through a phase about that. I think that was my junior high school when I was really watching a bunch of that stuff. And then now I'm just more focused on, finding, music videos, directorial stuff. So if you guys have anything to recommend on that, go ahead and let me know on our message board. And if you have any recommendations on stuff to watch, you can also put that up on our message board as well, and I will gladly, definitely check that stuff out. Now we're going to check out 2 songs as we continue on. Kidding He of Thailand requested Miss Right by BTS, and Mylene of the USA wants to hear Sunday Monday by A-Pink. We just heard the songs Miss Right by BTS, followed by Sunday Monday by A-Pink. And it's time for our next message, which comes from Coca from Saudi Arabia, saying, "Hi, my wonderful oppa. What did you do for New Year's when you were young? So I also have an exam soon. Can you give me some advice? And please always take care of your health. Fighting." When I was young, what I did for New Year's was I would buy the apple cider, pretend that was champagne, pop that, and watch because we had a fireworks on our local news channel. So we'd watch fireworks go off, pop, apple cider, and then I'd probably fall asleep at like 12:15 on the sofa. I was young at the time. And I'd stay up all night, though. I remember we'd stay up until 12, though, to watch and, celebrate the whole New Year. And then after that, it was pretty much the same stuff. Just because, it's the start of a new year, but it's not all of a sudden, it starts raining gold from the ceiling. That would be pretty cool. But it was more just like just for celebration reasons. It just kind of exists to exist. And when it comes to exam help, if you studied hard, just continue studying. And if you're kind of cramming at the last minute, it can be very, very difficult. But I would say just make sure that you can just don't stress out too much. Just remember as much as you can and try to do the best you can with what you've got. And I'm sure the results will speak for themselves. And if you get really, really nervous before tests, try eating a banana if you can eat bananas. Or just make sure you get a good breakfast in. Not too big, but not too small. Now we're going to check out 2 songs as we continue on, starting with Slow Motion by Trey Songz, followed with Flashlight by Jessie J. And it's time to wrap up our show for today. The last song that we're going to hear for today is the song that Unita of Indonesia requested, Mirrors by Justin Timberlake. Awesome song, super long, but definitely worth checking out from beginning till end. This was Benji of B.I.G, and as always, everybody have a great weekend, and I'll be back.